Okay, right at it. Let's see the reaction. It's a great one.
Another really good one there.
It was just earlier, Dan, after a 385-yard drive. Dustin Johnson played this second shot into the par 5.
Go.
Front right hole location, not easy to get the ball close, but when you're hitting that short a shot, you can control the spin. And Dustin Johnson trying to make what would be the 10th eagle of the week here. Nicely done.
5 and then late to 6 on Friday afternoon. DJ on the way with his second.
Just a short iron from Dustin there from 175 yards. Another.
Justin Thomas at the 5th with his 3rd.
Oh, he's got a nice touch. That was really the only place he could land that. It's about as big around as a 5-gallon bucket, and he almost made it.
What a save for Justin Thomas to remain at +6.
There's a big, beautiful mound behind the flag, so you can go right at it. And he did.
So can Thomas make a run? Birdie there to got him +5.
And the second shot of Justin Thomas. This flag in the back right in between two little swales. The ball will, that is the hard way to get to it. Straight at it, lands it on the downslope, checks it up. And that was a little while ago.
Ranked player in the world who had hopes of adding to his 2017 PGA Championship this week, not to be. So that's a rough finish for JT. Started the day at +4. That is a bogey and a double bogey finish.
With his second here on 1.
Boy.
He seems relaxed, that's for sure. McIlroy's up at the 2nd with his 3rd. Missed the fairway. Battling for another par, and he's going to get it.
McIlroy, after a 373-yard drive, second shot here at the par 5. Shaping it a little left to right, hole location on the front right. Good line. Oh, and it just creeps up onto the green, so a very makeable putt for an eagle. There for McIlroy.
Call, wonderful shot, McIlroy.
3 yards closer for McIlroy. And trying to go straight at it. It just kind of hung up in the wind. Good shot though.
Yes, that's good. Beautifully controlled. He's actually found a little something here since that 9th tee.
This one laboring. There's just not much you can do here, Jay. You have to knock it past the hole, don't you?
And it's feeding back down the hill towards the hole.
And it will work out pretty well.
Picking up speed. And that's a very good shot from McIlroy. Clearly he was playing that slope.
Just lining it up just outside the right. And a little bit too much out there.
Tough start for Rory. Got right out of the gate. Hit a beautiful tee shot on 1 and poor second, and promptly 4 putted for double bogey.
Schauffele for birdie. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah. Schauffele is not out of it.
That's a big hello.
That is huge.
But he is a major type of player, Zane.
Well, no doubt about it. A couple more tee shots in the fairway this week. Who knows?
After that double bogey start.
He's a good bunker player. Maybe he can hold this. Yes!
Oh, man.
Wow!
If there was ever one that was deserved, it's that one, right? First birdie of the day, all day at the 2nd. 199 left at this long 514-yard par 4 for the first time in U.S. Open history.
Well, he's got the right shape on this one. See if it feeds in there. It should.
He's gotten it back together here, Zing, after the unfortunate lost ball at the 1st. He birdied the 2nd, coming off 2 pars at 3 and 4. English for birdie on the same hole. the hopes of these guys.
Oh, this guy's
giving a little bit, but English is hanging in there.
He's got some heart. Well, the worst he's going to finish is in a tie for third. So his best U.S. Open ever. Playing for tied for third here. He's tied for third currently with Harris English.
And continues to post an excellent major championship record. And that will come back and maybe, thought it was going to hit Matsuyama's ball. It's been 10 years and 3 months since Louis' win at the Open at St. Andrews. That is well done. Louis knocking it home, 73. He hung around a long time. Full bore.
Good opener.
Sure is. It's the best we've seen. These guys have shown us a lot the last 2 days, but this Sunday is going to come down to what we can't see, and that's on the inside.
He picks it up right away.
Could be all right there.
Beautiful start.
Yeah.
Yep, for the youngest final pairing in the final round of a U.S. Open since the championship went to 4 days back in 1965, with the top 2 players being paired.
Wind just dropping a little bit at the moment. Flighted this one down a little bit, shaping it right to left, right at it. If it gets up. Oh yeah, what a shot.
What a start.
So clutch.
There's that unorthodox move that just sets it, triggers it.
This hit much higher when fighting it.
Fabulous. I'll tell you
Wow.
what, if
What a
these
start for these guys.
These two get off to a good start, and they're going to make it a 4-horse race, and that can actually put a little doubt in the back of your mind when you miss a first one. You know you're going to have a bunch of them.
Pops that right in, so the final pairing with a couple of pars to start things off.
Yeah, 74 and 84. I found the rough plenty here.
Well, you've got to remember that his irons, his short irons are immensely long as well. They're all the length of a 6-iron.
Yeah, trying to play a cool shot here, trying to chase it up.
Cool it was.
And that is really well done. Up the slope, not much break. Yes! So Bryson DeChambeau, what a start. 1 under par through the first 4. We have talked about the difficulty of these opening holes. All right, back here at 9. Launch. Here we go. Wow, 192-mile-an-hour ball speed. That is high. Down the right side, it appears. Oh, gets a good hop.
That is enormous.
Yes, it is.
There's a lot of news there and a lot to talk about, but he's been the focus because of that.
All right, Wolff with a 182-mile-an-hour ball speed, but a much lower ball flight. Let's see if this ball runs out. Yeah, see, there you go. Now, Bryson carries the ball a long way, Paul, but the launch that he creates, yeah, the launch that he creates, a lot of times the ball doesn't roll as far as some of the other players. Wolff to play.
Yep, 171. This a pitching wedge, as did DeChambeau play. And this on a little more aggressive line.
Yeah, and gets it to stop because of the playing a pitching wedge. He'll have that left for eagle. And he's got the speed figured out perfectly. Look at this.
How about that? Driver wedge eagle on a par 5. Impressive.
Well, I think the putt was the most difficult of the 3 shots, Roger.
Yeah,
no
agreed.
question. Easy to miss this left. Oh, he's got it. He's got it.
Oh, wow. It's like a match play between these two.
That? Impressive stuff. Final duo, final round of the U.S. Open. Both make Eagle 3.
Takes care of that. That putting stroke looks so uncomfortable, but he feels so locked in. That's why he seems so precise with that line on his ball lining up. He feels like it's a machine.
DeChambeau for birdie.
I've never considered using another club putter all the way.
I think it's the right choice, Raj.
Yes, indeed.
Another one lands here for DeChambeau. Eagle at the 9th. Birdie at the 11th. And the lead right now is 3. It could be more if Wolff doesn't make his par.
4 feet up the hill. Let's keep in mind that 2.5 footer on the previous hole did not go in the center. He pours this one in.
It just didn't bounce.
No, and it was exactly the first foot or so when it got offline, and boy, just so fast. There's enough footprints now that was totally defensive, and there's really no other way to hit it.
So we tap in bogey for Wolff. That is his 5th of the day. Hasn't made a birdie, made eagle at the 9th. Perfect.
Yeah, that is a good putt.
So a swing at the 14th in favor of DeChambeau. It's now out. Clear of Wolff by 4.
It's a little left of the hole.
Oh, it's a little
center.
deep. Will it catch the slope?
That drew. It didn't get held up by the wind.
No, it stayed up there, so that's a
get
pretty
held up by
slick
the wind.
putt down the hill.
He was there last night when DeChambeau hitting 3-wood and driver after driver.
He did the same thing at Olympia Fields after his round on Saturday.
There you go. Perfect pace.
That's what he needed, Gary.
Yep. Just walk up, tap it in. Increase the lead by at least 1 more.
Stays 3 under on the day, 6 under for the championship.
Well, Bryson DeChambeau is going to validate. All the second guessers are going to have to rethink what this guy's doing.
And this one is going to miss right.
He's going to win this championship, and he set an all-time record for fewest fairways hit by a champion. He hit 23 out of 56 fairways this week.
Seven iron. Low. He wants it to scamper up the hill if he can.
It's not going to get there, Raj. A little reminiscent of Jeff Ogilvy, who came down that slope and got it up and down to save par. Just 1 bogey on the card. DeChambeau wants to keep it that way.
Pick it up, pitch it deep into the green, get it to turn around and
Trying
return.
to use that slope, Raj,
Here
that
it
Wolff
comes.
used.
Here it comes.
Well, the man that knows all the angles, you know he's going to know this.
Smart play.
Carry over to Wolff's ball. And Bryson DeChambeau is indeed a U.S. Open champion at Winged Foot.
What a player. He has been rewarded. The second guessers now have to rethink, and there's your U.S. Open champion.
No doubt about it. A much different kind of atmosphere here.
You know, is Bryson's philosophy going to, drip down to the other players that play this sport?
November Masters with a chance to join those 2 Winged Foot U.S. Open champions. For Birdie Wolff, not 1 today, but he locks up second.